Okay, so Perplexity just added a new feature that lets you connect with your Google Drive account. Now, technically, this feature is not new because we have seen something similar on other tools like ChatGPT and Gemini AI. But I would say the implementation in Perplexity is even more useful because this tool is also very good at research. One example is this one. So I basically ask Perplexity to analyze my cafe revenue document from my Google Drive account. The document look like this. And after that, I want it to do some research on the internet and then comparing the data with the market trend and then suggesting me some areas of improvement based on my performance or based on my revenue. So this is very useful. All of that can be done in Perplexity AI. And as you can see, you can get some great information from Perplexity. And as you mentioned, you can always choose different AI models, which sometimes might give you different insights or different suggestions. So let me show you how you can enable Google Drive on your Perplexity account and how you can use it. Okay, first let's open perplexity.ai. Here I'm just using the desktop web version of the platform. Now we need to connect to Google Drive. You can do so by clicking on this globe icon and then you can click Google Drive, or you can also just scroll down a bit and then select this. And let's enable Google Drive. Okay, so this is just the overview about the tool. So right now, this feature is only available for the paid version of Perplexity. But if you want to get a high precision research, then you have to be in the Enterprise Pro or the Max tiers in Perplexity. Right now, I'm using the Pro version, so I can only use this one, which is not the greatest, but it is still very much usable. Anyway, let's click Add Connector. And it will open a page where you have to accept the permission. You have to select your Google account, and then it will ask you what kind of things or permissions that Perplexity is allowed on your Google or Google Drive account. Okay, let me just click continue, and there's going to be another screen, I believe. Okay, so it looks like this. I'm going to select all of it, click continue, and just wait. There you go. So now Google Drive is connected on my Perplexity account. Now let's go back to the home page. And I guess we can start using Google Drive. We can start pulling some documents from Google Drive into Perplexity to be analyzed or read. Now, before that, make sure that the document is in the format that is supported at the moment. So right now, it is only for some documents format like PDF, CSV, markdown, JSON, and TXT. And it is not yet for audio, images, or video files, but I guess they will add that in the future. Anyway, here, I will try to use this document. As an example, I have this data where it is actually tracking my the websites that I visit on my browser and analyze how many seconds I spent on that website. I think that's very useful. So here in Perplexity, I'm going to use that document. I'm going to ask Perplexity to generate a sort of report or dashboard based on that. So this is my prompt. I wanted to check my Google Drive account and find the document that contains information about the time I spent on some websites, and I want you to generate an interactive dashboard to give me some insights about the report. Okay, so one thing that I highly recommend to include in the prompt is the mention of Google Drive. Now, this is not really necessary, but if you want to make it to be more consistent, then just tell Perplexity that you want it to search Google Drive. So this is my prompt, and I guess I'm going to use the create files and apps. This is known as Perplexity Labs, but you don't have to use this. You can use the regular search or deep research. But in this case, since I want to create an app, I'm going to enable it. And here you can click the globe icon and just make sure that the Google Drive option is enabled. Okay, after that, you can send a message and just wait for Perplexity to do its magic. This process will take quite a while, so just skip forward and I'll show you the result. Okay, so this is the result, and I got this nice interactive dashboard from that document that was pulled by Perplexity from my Google Drive account. So this way I can easily understand how I spend time on these websites, and as you can see, I think I spend most of my time on Gemini and Canva and also Perplexity. So yeah, this data is very useful, and I can use this to improve my productivity, and you can also use this technique to do a lot of other stuff using Perplexity. Now, another thing that I think is worth mentioning is that the Pro plan and the Enterprise plan and also the Max tier on Perplexity are very different. So one key difference is, as far as I know, is the syncing feature. So right now, if you want Perplexity to always sync to the current state of the documents, then you have to use the Enterprise Pro or the max versions of Perplexity. I'm using the Pro version, so the document is not going to sync. So basically, if I made some changes on this document, then it won't be reflected on Perplexity. Perplexity has no idea that the document has changed. But if you're using the Enterprise, Max, or Pro, then you can expect the documents to sync automatically. So that's one key difference between the plans in Perplexity. But anyway, this is definitely an amazing and useful feature if you want to pull data or documents from Google Drive quickly into Perplexity AI. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.